Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good people. My name is Martin Moraga. Today is July 24th, 2021, and I would like to welcome you all to another edition of Predictions by a Casual. Today's event is UFC Vegas 34, Corey Sandhagen, the Sandman versus TJ Dillashaw. Probably a bantamweight title contender, eliminator fight, or whatever they call it. I don't know. I'm a casual. Tonight's event, there's 11 fights. 6 women are fighting, 16 men, 19 Americans, 3 international fighters, 1 from Romania, 1 Frenchman, and who's the other guy? A Brazilian. Yeah, a Brazilian is fighting also. So that is that. Let us get started. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, and make me feel good inside. Today's drink of the predictions is coffee, like a coffee latte kind of. Make it frothy. Where's my frother? You know, I use this little frother. Use some fancy goat milk. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, there you go. Really good, really good. I like that good stuff. Expensive, but I love it. So we're gonna get started, obviously, with the prelims. Today's prelims, I'd consider it like ground beef, 80-20, 80% meat, 20% fat, and probably good for a lot of things, but makes me think of meatloaf. I like meatloaf, good people. I'll make it. It's an easy thing to spend, you know, like to cook a big thing with a lot of meat. Today's fight night, prelims fight night is what I consider that. And the first fight is a women's. We kick off with the women's. It's a strawweight fight between the warrior princess, Diana Belbita from Romania. She's fighting 24. Oh, let me pull up the fight card. I'm over here like just going on and on and on. Let me pull up the fight card. Boom, boom, shakalaka. There's the fight card all blown up. There it is, shrunken up. First fight of the evening. Diana Belbita, the warrior princess from Romania. She's fighting 24K. Goldie, Hannah Goldie. I don't know Hannah Goldie. Never seen Miss Belbita fight. Both beautiful women, like princesses. The warrior princess 0-2 in the UFC. Hannah Goldie 0-1 in the UFC. For this one, good people, I'm gonna go with Miss Belbita just because I liked her voluptuous lips. I watched the weigh-ins yesterday. So she's gonna be my pick. Let me oh my God, good people. I was not ready. Let's go. So on this one, I'm gonna pick Miss Belbita. Good people, I'm not a pro, but that's what I think. I think voluptuous lips tell something even in the fight game. They tell something even in the fight game, and it takes sometimes a man like me to realize it. Next fight, another women's fight between Sijara Eubanks, yeah, from the USA. She's fighting Elisa Reed, who's making her debut in the UFC. Saj has 4 wins, 4 losses in the UFC. On this one, I'm going to pick an upset. Good people, I'm going to pick Saj to be upset by the lady making her debut, Miss Reed. There we go. That's the second fight. Next fight is Arce. I had to make sure I watched the weigh-ins just to make sure I knew how to pronounce his name. Next fight is between Julio Arce. He's fighting Mr. Highlight, Andre Ewell. Arce has a 3-2 record. Ewell has 4 wins, 3 losses, 3 losses. Couldn't really tell you anything about this guy's game plan. And or any of them. They don't really stand out to me. I know I've watched them fight, at least Ewell, but like I couldn't tell you like he's gonna be winning by submission or he's got a good stand-up. But I'm gonna pick on this one, I'm gonna pick Mr. Highlight to win. Just because, good people, I have no reason to pick against him or to pick for or against Mr. Arce. I'm sorry, good people, today this coffee is like no opinions today, good people. I have no opinions. Next fight, welterweight fight between Mickey Gall. He's fighting Bomaye Jordan Williams. That's a strong nickname, Bomaye. Bomaye is 1-1 in the UFC. Mickey Gall is 5 wins, 3 losses in the UFC. On this one, good people, I'm gonna pick the UFC veteran, Mr. Mickey Gall, to win. I remember he used to be hyped. At least maybe, I don't know. I'm a casual, good people. I have to keep reminding you and myself that I'm a casual. Anyway, next fight is the Frenchman, Mr. Imavov, fighting Ian Heinick, the Hurricane. Ian Heinick, the Russian sniper. Oh, Imavov is called the Russian sniper. I guess he is from Russia originally, but he's fighting from France. There's not a lot of good fighters coming out of France lately. Maybe there are. Cyril Gain. Oh my God, yeah. And there's a women's fighter also coming, but it's not a hot spot right now, at least to my casual eyes. It's just another region with people who think they can bang. And Mr. Nasruddin is gonna realize that the Hurricane is more of a banger than he is. And for this one, I'm gonna pick the Hurricane, Ian Heine, to win. And then to the featured event of the early prelims, the meatloaf of this event. This is Adrian. No. Punahel Soriano. Punahel Soriano. This is a middleweight fight. Fighters I like. Pretty impressed by him, but they haven't made any much of a big splash. But I look to this. I'm looking forward to this fight. Probably might win fight of the night. Probably. He's fighting all in Brendan Allen. Soriano is 2-0, undefeated in the UFC. All in has 1 loss, 4 wins in the UFC. I think this is gonna be a really good fight. It's gonna be a really good fight. Oh man, that coffee's good. I'm gonna pick Mr. Brendan Allen all in to win this one. He's gonna have to go all in to win, to give Mr. Puna his first loss in the UFC. Next, even his first loss in his career, he's in MMA career. He's 8-0 in his MMA career. So Punahel is no joke. He's no joke. Next fight is in the main card of today. How would I describe this main card? Italian sausage. Yeah, that's what I call it. And it's not like the Italian sausage that's been put in the blood and stuff, like, yeah, that Italian sausage. That's how I describe this main card. It's good for making, if you want to make some pasta. That's usually some pasta sauce. I like it with Italian sausage, not the ground, like the one in the tube, and slice it or dice it, whichever you like. I like it. Anyway, first fight of the event, first fight of the main card of this UFC 32, Corey Sandhagen, the Sandman, versus TJ Dillashaw, Mr. Adrian Yanez. It's a bantamweight fight. Mr. Adrian Yanez 2-0. He's fighting the Zohan, Randy Costa. Randy Costa is 2-1. On this one, good people, I'm gonna go with the upset and pick the Zohan. The Zohan. Oh, but it's gonna be a good match. This Mr. Yanez over there looks serious. It looks like he's come to bang. Anyway, I'm gonna pick the Zohan to win. Next fight is the final women's fight of the evening. It's gonna be a good one. Two fighters I like. Fear, the Miranda Maverick. She's fighting the future of Macy Barber. Macy Barber, she's on a top skid right now. I think 3 losses in a row. Let me see. No, 2 losses in a row. 2 losses. I'm sorry, 2 losses in a row. And she's coming up against Fear the Miranda Maverick, who's made her debut in the UFC last year, I believe. She's won 2 fights in a row. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. And as much as I'd like to see the beautiful, the magnificent, the future Macy Barber win, I think it's going to be tough. I don't even know how she's still fighting right now. I think she should be resting. You know, she had a tough fight against, I can't remember her name, but where she fucked up her leg and still went on the whole 3 rounds of the whole fight. Man. Anyway, on this one, I'm gonna go with Fear the Miranda Maverick, but for an upset. This is an upset, you know, like I wouldn't be surprised. I would be really happy. I'd say I'd be surprised. I'll be surprised if Macy Barber win, but I'll be really happy if she does. But it's gonna be a tough one. Next fight, Mr. Elkins, the damaged Darren Elkins, a veteran of the fight game. Why do I say a veteran? This dude has 15 wins in the UFC, 15 wins, 7 losses. Jesus Christ, good people. There's champions who don't even have 15 fights in the UFC. You know? So he's a veteran. The damage, he's fighting Derek Mina. Derek Mina, 2 wins, 1 loss in the UFC. This is going to be a good fight. This is a veteran who I think hasn't fought in a long time, at least a couple of years, 2-3 years. I'm not sure, good people. But on this one, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. And I'm gonna go for the veteran, good people. I'm gonna go for the damage to win. Next fight is the co-main event of UFC 32, UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Dillashaw. And this one, Kyler Phillips. Yep, the Matrix. Kyler Phillips is fighting Julian Paiva. This is going to be another good fight, I think. I love to be impressed by, I'm hoping to be impressed by Mr. Phillips. I think I picked him to lose his last fight. And he surprised me. And I can't remember why. But he won. Oh yeah, that's why. Anyway. The Matrix, that's a good nickname, the Matrix. I hope he does some Matrix things because he's 3-0, undefeated, 3 wins, 0 losses. And he's fighting Julian Paiva from Brazil. Mr. Paiva, I think I've watched him once. Well, I watched him fight once and can't really remember it. But I look forward to this. And I'm going to pick the Matrix to win. But I think it's going to be another good fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Paiva won. And now, for the main event, good people. The main event. I said this main event was sausage, Italian sausage. Not this, the main card. This one that has been stewed, like cooked slowly for like 2-3 years, you know, something like that. That's how I envision this sauce. And this is gonna be a good fight. This main event. This is like the last bowl when you get the scrapes on the bottom of the pan, the sausages that are stuck over there, cooked to perfection. This is this fight, good people. Or that is this fight, or whatever I'm trying to say. I'm hungry. I think I'm hungry. I think I should eat something after this. Anyway, um, the Sandman, Corey Sandhagen, 7 wins, 1 loss. His only loss is to the champ right now, Aljamain Sterling, and he's fighting the former champ, TJ Dillashaw, who's coming off from a long layoff due to suspension. Happy for him to be back, good people, but he's been missing. He's been missing from the fight game. I'm sure he has had time to recuperate. I think he had some surgeries done. So he's coming back, but I feel like that time off, I don't know how it'll affect him. And Mr. Sandhagen, the Sandman, has been training at altitude up in the Mile High City somewhere over there, being consistently just in the ring at least once, twice a year for the while Mr. Dillashaw has been out. So on this fight, good people, on this fight, I'm gonna go with the more active fighter, the fighter who's been impressing me with his devastating knockouts. His last fights, like he had a good knockout, good people. So I'm gonna go with the Sandman. Thank you for watching, good people. Let me put this circle over there for the Sandman. Let me save that. Let me close this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good and blessed and grateful weekend, fight night, week ahead, end of July. Have a blessed one. Stay safe, good people. Stay safe. Drink water, hydrate, stay warm, get some vitamin D. Get some exercise, go out and walk, eat well, all those good stuff, good people. It's the simple stuff, you know. So that's rule 32. I think enjoy the simple things. They're the simple things. Those are the simple things. Enjoy your walk, good people. It's free. It's free. Otherwise, adios.